Hello friends! Did you know that Elon Musk, one of the pioneers in the world of technology, has recently introduced a new AI tool called Grok AI? In this video, I will explore how this AI can serve as a powerful tool for you and how you can utilize it in your daily tasks. Stay with me until the end as we dive deeper into the exciting capabilities of Grok AI. Colossus is a supercomputer in Memphis, Tennessee, developed by Elon Musk's XAI. It's believed to be the world's largest AI supercomputer with over 200,000 NVIDIA GPUs. The goal is to eventually include more than 1 million GPUs. His facility was built in just 122 days. It's used to train and power Grok, a generative AI chatbot developed by XAI. It's expected to surpass global competitors in computational power, including projects from Google, OpenAI, and Microsoft. Overall, Grok AI has 10 times the processing power compared to Grok 2. However, this isn't surprising, as Elon Musk is one of the wealthiest people in the world and also has a good relationship with President Trump, which gives him significant power in executing his ideas. Additionally, Grok AI features a self-improvement mode, meaning it has the ability to identify its own weaknesses, fix them, and continuously improve itself over time. Grok AI includes a new smart search engine named Deepsearch, which not only provides answers but also explains its reasoning process for queries. It can handle tasks like in-depth research, creative tasks, and has shown potential in integrating with other technologies, potentially in Tesla vehicles for enhanced user interaction.
As you know, currently, the artificial intelligence Grok 3, which is one of the most powerful AIs in the world, is freely available to everyone around the globe, and we can use all its features and capabilities for free. To access this powerful artificial intelligence, we have two options. One way is to log into your X account, or what used to be called Twitter, and click on the Grok section. You can go to the Grok AI page, and as you're seeing here, it shows us the version we're currently using, which, as you can see, is Grok 3, and it's the beta version that's currently available to us. In this section, you can view the history of your conversations with Grok 3, and if you liked a conversation and bookmarked it, it will be displayed here for you. And if you've used Grok AI to generate images, it will show the images it created for you here. As you can see, it has an interface similar to other chatbots like ChatGPT or Deepseek, and it doesn't have a very complicated environment. But in practice, when you stick with me and see the prompts later, you'll notice that it produces extremely powerful and accurate outputs. As you can see, we also have the Deep Search, Think, and Attach options available here. The Deep Search option is used for searching the web as well as Twitter posts. Since Grok also has access to the X database, every tweet posted about the topic we search for here is actually utilized in Grok's analysis and search results. And if you use the Think option, Grok 3 will provide you with more detailed and in-depth analysis in its responses. Additionally, in the Attach section, you can send a file to Grok 3 for further review. Here, you can also read more details and explore the Deep Search and Think options. However, in terms of features and URL, it's not very different from other AIs, and you can also access this powerful artificial intelligence through the URL grok.com. As you can see, it shows the version that's currently active and that I'm using, which is Grok 3. And again, we have three options here: attaching a file, Deep Search, or searching through internet resources, as well as deeper analysis with the Think option, all at your disposal. And as you can see in this section, it mentions itself that it performs extremely well in areas like research, brainstorming, data analysis, creating images, and coding. Now, moving forward, I've prepared 10 prompts for you, each in different areas, which we'll go through together and test the power of this AI. In this part, you can also view your chat history, and you can even search within this section. If you enable this option and start talking to Grok, your conversation won't be saved in the history, nor will it be used to train this AI, and it will be deleted after 30 days. This is a new feature that Grok has made available to us. I'm going to disable this option now, but I wanted to explain it to you so you know this feature exists for you too. Before we dive into the prompts, I wanted to share a tip with you. If you want Grok to also analyze tweets and work on a specific topic, it's better to access it through the URL x.com in the Grok section and write your prompt there. This way, it has much better and more accurate access to tweets. I've tested this myself, and the result of my test was that if I want it to respond to a prompt and also examine tweets, I go through the URL to x.com and write my prompt there. This is just my personal experience that I thought I'd share with you. To save us some time, I've already prepared the prompt text here, and now we'll go through them one by one and test Grok 3 to see how powerful it is through trial and error. The first part I've prepared for you here is for situations where we want to look into content that has gone extremely viral and trended heavily online, with a lot of content being produced about it across the internet. If we want to prepare a report on that topic, or have questions like this, the Deep Search feature of Grok 3 can really help us out. I'll copy this prompt and paste it into this section. I'll also enable the Deep Search option because, given the prompt we've written here, Deep Search can greatly assist us. So, if you want to search for topics, say, research-related ones, that are hugely trending and find high potential topics for scientific research, you can use prompts like this and enable the Deep Search feature of Grok 3. For example, I've written this prompt here, and you can come to this section, enter your own topic, and use this template. I'll run this prompt now. As you can see, to answer my question, it went and analyzed 15 web pages and 8x posts. As we'll see shortly, it's writing me a response in the fastest possible time, very detailed, and it's an extremely comprehensive and amazing answer. I'll also include the text of these prompts in the video description for you, so if you'd like, you can make good use of these templates too. After you receive your response, with this option, you can copy the text provided by Grok. With this option, you can ask Grok 3 to regenerate the response for you. And with this option, you can hit the copy link button and send this link to your friends or colleagues, so they can also see the conversations you've had with Grok 3. Even here, after it provided me with the response, it came back again and gave me 2 suggestions, like for example, you might also need information on these 2 topics. If you click on either of them, it comes back again and, based on the conversation we've had before, generates the most suitable response for you in the best possible way, in the most complete form, and in the fastest time possible. But the second way you can use the Deep Search mode of Grok 3 is when you want to write a research background, and it's the starting point of your work, meaning you want to prepare a brief report for your research background. In such cases, Deep Search Grok 3 can perform incredibly well for you. For this part, I've prepared prompt number 2 for you, which we'll now copy and ask Grok 3 this question that you're seeing. Conduct a deep search on the recent advances in quantum computing. Here, you can now write the topic you're interested in. Summarizing key findings from academic papers, industry reports, and relevant discussions on tech community platforms. Focus on studies published in the last 3 years, and you can even specify the time frame you need the research to cover. Then, by activating Deepsearch, we'll execute this prompt. As you can see, it's showing us the thought process it's going through to answer our question, which often can be very helpful just by reading this part alone. But the main response isn't ready yet. Grok 3 is still reviewing, researching, and analyzing our question to provide us with an answer. Right now, it's examining over 56 resources in 27 seconds, which is incredible, and the number of sources it's reviewing keeps increasing. It also displays a summary of the tasks and thoughts it's working on in the form of a chart. Now, after 38 seconds, and reviewing 76 sources in 3 stages, one of which is the conclusion, it's provided us with our response. From here, our answer begins. As you can see, it has reviewed 76 web pages to answer our question and prepared an extremely excellent and powerful response for us. It's even included a comparison in the form of a table, which I think is amazing, and it's provided us with sources along with links. We can click on any of these sources, and if you'd like, you can read more details yourself. You can see it's performed incredibly well. And even here, if you click on this section again, it neatly displays the sources it has used. As you can see, the sources are highly credible. It has selected and analyzed reputable scientific sources to answer our question. And the next way we can use Deepsearch, Grok 3, is when we want to prepare a brief report on people's opinions, experts' views, and generally the messages that have gone viral on social media about a specific topic. For this, we can use prompt number 3, which I've prepared here. I'll copy it and enter it again in this section, making sure that Deepsearch is turned on. Analyze public sentiment on social media regarding the use of AI in education. Again, here you can write the topic of your choice. Identify common themes, influential voices, such as educators, policymakers, and tech leaders, and any notable shifts in opinion over time. As you saw, I wanted to examine the impact of artificial intelligence on education for this specific topic, and I wrote the full prompt here. Now, you can write your preferred topic in this section. Let's execute this prompt and see what response it gives to this prompt. As you can see, the thinking process has started. It thinks first, and then definitely prepares a very powerful result for us in the fastest time possible. If we had to go and review all these sources ourselves to reach a proper answer, research, and conclusion, it would definitely take a lot of time. These AIs are here to help us do our tasks much faster, more accurately, and better. I hope my tutorials are useful for you too and help you perform your tasks much faster, more accurately, and better. As you can see, after 1 minute and 8 seconds of thinking and reviewing 76 sources from across the internet, it has provided our response in a very complete, comprehensive, and detailed manner. It really has an extraordinary quality compared to other AIs that have existed so far. In every prompt, you'll see it even summarizes our response in a table, provides sources with links, and this is amazing, truly amazing. But the next way we can use Deepsearch, Grok 3, is for fact-checking or evaluating a claim. For example, you might hear a claim but aren't sure how true it is. We can ask Grok to assess how accurate that claim is. Find important evidence related to this claim and prepare a very thorough report on whether this claim is true or not. It examines credible evidence and provides a conclusion. For this case, I've prepared prompt number 4, and I'll include the text of all these prompts in the video description. I suggest you definitely check the video description to access these prompts. I wrote this prompt. Verify the accuracy of the following claim. Mobile phones emit radiation that can cause brain cancer. Cross-reference multiple sources and provide a conclusion based on the available evidence. In fact, the prompt I wrote is about whether the claim that mobile phone radiation might negatively affect human brain health is true or not. I asked it to review sources and provide me with a good response. I'll execute this prompt, and as you can see, the process of thinking, researching, and reviewing starts again. I suggest that if you don't want to fall behind on practical AI tutorials that can greatly help you in your daily life, and if you want to learn the most practical AI tutorials comprehensively and thoroughly, hit the subscribe button right now and join the Bastafic YouTube channel so you don't miss out on our tutorials. Well, as you can see, in 31 seconds, and after reviewing 36 sources, it gave me my response. Here you can see that my response has been prepared in great detail and concluded, and it's even provided me with an excellent result in the form of a table along with source links. Very impressive. But the fifth way we can again benefit from Grok is this. Imagine we want to gather some information about a new skill. It can create a guide for us, covering the main points, key concepts, and current discussions around that topic, along with credible sources for learning that specific subject. We can once again use the Deepsearch feature in Grok 3 for this. The reason I'm giving you lots of diverse examples is simply to give you ideas about how you can use different prompts to get the best results from Grok 3. I just want to provide you with a perspective through these varied and numerous examples, so you can understand how to make the best use of each feature of this powerful AI. Now, I've prepared this text here as well. I'll copy this prompt text, enter it here, and make sure the Deep Search option is activated. I said, I'm new to how to use AI in research. Now, again, you can replace AI in research with your own phrase. For example, if you're a beginner in painting and want to become a professional, it can give you a list here and step-by-step actions you need to take to become an expert in that skill. It can guide you and provide a list of actions so you can learn that skill in the fastest time possible. So, here I wrote, I'm new to how to use AI in research. Create a beginner's guide covering the basics, key concepts, current debates, and recommended resources for further learning. I asked it to help me quickly get up to speed on the topic of artificial intelligence in research. Now, you can enter any topic you want in this section. Okay, I'll execute this prompt to see what response it gives to this prompt. The reason I've prepared diverse prompts with various topics for you in this tutorial video is just so you can fully master Grok 3 and be able to do really powerful things with it. It can also simply be useful for brainstorming ideas for you. Well, after 32 seconds and reviewing 10 sources in 3 stages, it prepared my response. Again, if you click on these links, you can see which sources it used. Often, even the steps it took to think through and prepare your response can be helpful for you. Here, my response starts. It's explained to me what AI in research even is and how beginners can get started. It's prepared a very complete and comprehensive response for us that can serve as a good guide at the beginning of the journey for learning any skill. This way, you can receive a guideline, a roadmap, and quickly take action to learn that skill. Just a quick note, friends. Unlike other chatbots like ChatGPT or Deepseek, we can't use both Deepsearch and Think at the same time. We have to use only one feature at a time, and that's currently how it works in Grok 3. Now, in the next examples and prompts that I've prepared for you in this section, there are prompts specifically designed to challenge the power of the Think feature in Grok 3. Now we're going to use Think. I'll turn off Deep Search and activate the Think feature in Grok 3. Now let's see what prompts we can write in the Think section of Grok 3 to get really good results. Again, I'll say that these diverse prompts are just to give you ideas. Think is generally much more effective for solving complex problems that require deep analysis and strong reasoning. In fact, its equivalent in other AIs, like ChatGPT, would be the term reason, or in Deepseek, we have something like DeepThink R1. Here, we have the same term think, which is also available as one of the two options in the URL grok.com. For example, when the think feature is active in Grok 3, you can ask this AI to perform tasks like strategic, long-term planning for any topic. For instance, I've prepared this prompt here, which I'll copy and enter in this section. I asked it to develop a strategic plan for launching an online educational business in the field of AI in research, considering limited funding. I said, for example, given that my budget is limited, give me a strategic plan for launching an online AI education business. Now, instead of my topic, you can enter any topic you have in mind and get ideas from the prompts I'm teaching you in this video. Okay, I'll run this prompt. As you can see, while it's thinking, it's also showing me the stages of its thought process, moving up and down like this. As I told you in the previous sections, reading these thinking steps alone is very interesting and can be helpful. Well, as you can see, after 53 seconds of thinking, it prepared a really good response for us. If we want to start an online business, this can be a great guide to get us started. Then, after you've started and run into any issues along the way, you can ask it questions and move your business forward step by step. You know it's performing incredibly powerfully. For example, when it comes to providing solutions for problems or issues you have, whether those are complex business problems or personal life issues, you can again ask Grok 3 to help you. As an example, the prompt I've prepared here is, I'm a housewife and a mother, and I want to earn an income too. Help me solve this problem. I've prepared this prompt. Let's see what suggestions it offers us to solve this issue. You can see that after 21 seconds, it provides a very good and precise response for us. Okay, the next prompt I've prepared for you is an example where I asked it about the problem of non-renewable energy resources in the world, a challenge most countries face. I said, what suggestions do you have to solve this problem? Outline potential scenarios for the shortage of non-renewable energy resources in the world and propose solutions to solve this problem. Let's see what solutions it offers for this global issue. As you can see, after 24 seconds of thinking, our response is ready. Honestly, if we had to read and analyze so many sources ourselves to reach a conclusion, it would take far more than 24 seconds. Or, for another sample prompt I prepared, I have an obesity problem, which is again a global issue. How can I solve this? Let's see what response it has for this problem. Providing a solution to the world's obesity problem. Well, after 18 seconds, it came up with a solution for the global obesity problem too. We've mostly been in the x.com section of Grok, but now I want to go to grok.com and generate an image because, as it says in this section, Grok also has the ability to generate images. I've prepared a prompt beforehand that I'll enter here. Create an image of a beautiful butterfly in a field of red flowers at sunset. I want the color of the butterfly's wings to be yellow and blue. Okay, I won't activate either the Think or Deepsearch options, and I'll go ahead and run this prompt to see what visual output it provides for this prompt. By default, it usually prepares 2 images for us in the fastest time possible. Let's see what features they have and whether it generates a good image for me or not. It seems like beautiful images. Yes, a very excellent image at sunset that nicely showcases the fields of red flowers. But in this image, I said I wanted the colors of this butterfly's wings to be blue and yellow. However, in this image, It only showed the butterfly's wings in blue. This image is better. You can clearly see both blue and yellow in the butterfly's wings. Like this: the field, the red flowers, and the sunset. You can click the Save option and save your image. Very good. This was the image generation capability of Grok 3, which we also put to the test. Now we want to use the Attach option. We're going to give an image as input to Grok and ask it to analyze the image and give me the result. I'll click on this option, hit Select File, choose the image I want, and click Open. And now, after it has read my image, I'll ask it here to describe this image. Once it identifies your photo, you can write the relevant prompt here and then execute it. Let's see how it interprets our photo. This suggestion could be useful when you have a photo like this one and don't know what prompt to write for it. You can give your photo to Grok, ask it to describe it for you, and then copy the description it provides. You can use that description in image-generating AIs to create a very suitable image of what you want. I suggest, for image generation, you go to AIs specifically designed for creating images. I'll definitely include tutorials for those AIs on the BestEffic YouTube channel in the future. I hope you enjoyed this comprehensive Grok 3 AI tutorial and found it useful. So you don't miss our next videos, I suggest you hit the subscribe button right now and activate the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever we release a new tutorial video. Until the next video, goodbye.
But what impact could the launch of Grok 3 have on the future of AI? A few months ago, Deepseek was unveiled in China. And as you saw, with minimal investment and relatively modest hardware, an AI emerged that could compete with ChatGPT. Also, if you want to learn about Deepseek, I've already made a video on it. You can check that tutorial via the link in the description. Then, OpenAI released a new version of ChatGPT called o3 Mini to keep up with the competition. I've also made a video comparing the features of o3 Mini and Deepseek, and you can find the link to that video in the description as well. But now, a new competitor has recently emerged with completely different features for ChatGPT. Unlike Deepseek, a lot of money has been invested in its launch, and it employs very advanced technology. Grok 3 claims that it will soon become the unrivaled AI in the world. Of course, as I speak to you, this claim has not yet been proven. If it turns out to be true, the AI world will shift in that direction, reinforcing the belief that building powerful AI requires greater investment and the use of more advanced technology. However, if this claim fails and future versions of Grok can't live up to Elon Musk's promise, while Deepseek manages to catch up with Grok, a new perspective will emerge in the AI world. This new belief would be that greater investment and using more advanced hardware don't necessarily result in more powerful AI. Instead, smarter software approaches should be used. Now, whether the Deepseek model will prevail or the Grok model does remains to be seen, and whichever the outcome, other AI companies will follow the same path. For example, if Deepseek can bring its performance closer to Grok's, other companies in the AI field will also move in the direction of using less powerful GPUs. This is exactly what happened after DeepSeek's launch. Other AI companies showed less interest in using NVIDIA graphics cards, which led to a significant drop in NVIDIA's stock. But if Grok wins in this competitive arena, other AI companies will follow suit and opt for even more powerful hardware. What do you think? Please share your thoughts with us. Also, if you want to get the latest tutorials on AI, subscribe to the Best Office YouTube channel right now and clicking the subscribe button. Until the next video, take care.